All right, welcome back, COSA 50 folks. Professor Almeida here. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. And in this video, I want to talk about your first week. Okay, I'm recording this on a Friday night just so you have a heads up of what to expect. And you want to make sure that you hit the ground running on Monday. Now, I'm teaching two COSA 50 sections. One of them is face-to-face, the other is online. So face-to-face folks, we're going to go over this stuff together in class. Monday, 10:15 a.m., B300. That's on the third floor of the B building at LAC. Online folks, you want to make sure that you log into Canvas as soon as you can, and then basically find your way around Canvas and interact with the materials so that you can get started as soon as possible, especially since this is a 4-unit class. Right, I'm going to try to keep this video short as much as I can, but I also need to cover the information you need to know. Again, face-to-face folks, you're going to see this in class on Monday. All right, let's get started here. And before we get into Canvas, I want to show you the Long Beach City College website because this is how you're going to get into Canvas. All right, if this is your first time, you want to go to lbcc.edu. Okay, that's this right here. And then choose the Viking portal or the Canvas LMS link. Either way, you will need to log into the Viking portal with your student ID and your password. Okay, once you get past that, you should see the Canvas dashboard. Hopefully our class is in your dashboard, and if it's not, make sure you reach out to me as soon as possible so that we can get this resolved. All right, you want to make sure that you have everything ready to go starting on Monday. Now, I'm going to use 70885 as an example. My COSA 50 sections are pretty much the same. As before, I am Professor Almeida. Again, welcome, folks. You can learn more about me by visiting jpalmeida.com. If you have questions for me, you can message me through the Canvas inbox or what's called Canvas Conversations, and that's this link right over here. I do ask that you allow 24 to 36 hours for a reply. My student office hours is your chance to connect with me regarding COSA 50. Okay, if you need to get help or support, if you have questions about the concepts, I am available face-to-face and online. My face-to-face hours are Wednesdays 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. in M244. Now, quick programming note on the syllabus, it still has my office as B105D, but we are in the process of moving from the B building to the brand new M building. My office just happened to move recently, so I'm now in M244. So make note of that. On Thursdays, you can reach me in the Canvas live chat from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. That's this link right over here. This is the live chat. And you can use this to talk amongst yourselves. You don't have to wait for me to be there. So when I'm not in office hours, you can use this chat room as one of your support options. All right, so with that said, here's how to get started. Now, again, for those of you who are meeting with me face-to-face, we're going to go over this checklist together in class. But for those of you who are online, you want to first start by downloading and reading the syllabus. Okay, the course syllabus is your guide to this class and what to expect. It's very important that you read it and refer to it throughout the 16 weeks that we are together. Okay, so everything you need to know about this class can be found here. Okay, and on the last page, you're going to find the class schedule. Okay, so here's the class schedule. Take these due dates that you see here and plug them into your personal calendar. Okay, make sure you do that because we are using what's called SAM in this class, and SAM due dates do not show up in Canvas. So it's especially important that you include the due dates in your personal calendar so that you don't forget. Okay, so make sure you do that. That's actually item number 2 on the list. Okay, so once you've taken a look at the syllabus and you've plugged all the due dates, you want to follow this link on how to get started with first day and SAM. Okay, so this page is called First Day Program and Using SAM. Now, this is actually something new I am doing this semester. Okay, for those of you who've taken me in other classes, this is the first time I'm doing this. Okay, this class is part of an inclusive access model called First Day. Okay, we're teaming up with the LBCC bookstore for a discounted price. You can get access to all the materials in this class, and you can also benefit from single sign-on access through the Viking portal. They tell me there's no access codes needed. Okay, if you're enrolled in the class, you should have access to SAM from the get-go. Okay, this is assuming that you've paid the material fee. Now, if you've opted out of the material fee, I believe it's $87.50. If you opted out of that, you will need to purchase Cengage Unlimited at the full price. Okay, and last I checked, Cengage Unlimited this semester is $125 for 4 months of access. Okay, $87.50, $125. You do the math there. Loose leaf, I could tell you it's a whole lot more. Okay, so you're going to benefit from this, and you'll have everything that you need. So take a look at this page here for more information about First Day, how to get started, how to use SAM. Okay. And I've also included videos on how to work with the different SAM assignments. Okay, so make sure that you take a look at this page here. Once you have done that, finally check into the discussion forums and introduce yourself. We do have a little icebreaker in there. And when you're ready, go follow the modules link. That's this right here. Okay, actually, let me go ahead and click on modules. All right, how are we doing, folks? If it seems like I'm throwing a whole lot of information at you, you do have that pause button, folks. Okay, hit the pause button, take a break, and then I'll be waiting right here. Okay, so let's take a look at the modules page. Let's talk about your first week in class. Okay, so again, week of August 29th, we are covering computer concepts for the first few weeks, and we're going to look at the impact of technology and the web. So for those of you face-to-face, on Monday, we're going to go through the checklist, and then we're going to get into the impact of technology. And then for Wednesday, we're going to cover the web. So for those of you who are online, we don't have scheduled class meetings, but you might want to follow that suggested schedule. Okay, that way you don't end up falling behind, especially since this is a 4-unit class. Okay, that's 1/3 of a full load. So that's how much time you're going to have to devote to this class. Okay, just kind of letting you know in advance. All right, so let's look at the concepts overview page. That's this right here. So you'll see there's a video from me on how to interact with the Technology for Success or TFS materials. Okay, so here's what to do. The module objectives for each chapter can be found in the TFS lecture presentation slides. So I'm including the lecture presentation notes there, but you will be spending quite a bit of your time doing the training sims. Okay, so plan to spend your time in the training sims, whether it's face-to-face or online. Okay, so everything you need to know is on this overview page. Make sure you take a look at it. And as far as these assignments are concerned, okay, so for this week, we have TFS Concepts 1 and TFS Concepts 2. So face-to-face folks, this is Monday, this is Wednesday. Online folks, you want to make sure that you knock out these assignments. And especially with TFS Concepts 1, it is going to be due Sunday, September 4th, and it is a participation requirement. Okay, it's low stakes. It lets me know that you are active in the class and you have access to all the SAM materials. If you don't turn in TFS Concepts 1 training on time, again, it's due Sunday, September 4th, I'm going to assume that you're no longer interested in the class, and I will drop you from the roster. Okay, this applies to both face-to-face and online. Face-to-face folks, you are going to have time in class, and if you run out of time, we do have a computer lab downstairs in B105. Okay, we also have a computer lab at the PCC campus in AA206. More information can be found in the syllabus, and that's pretty much it for the week. Okay, this is basically it for the week right here. You have TFS Concepts 1 training, TFS Concepts 2 training. It's not going to take a whole lot of your time. Okay, so make sure that you knock these assignments out. Again, welcome aboard, folks. Glad to have you here. Take care of yourselves out there, and we'll see you Monday. All right.